Beverages.
Yep. Hello and welcome to a visit with the girls with cold and hot beverages. Depending on the time of day, it is for you. Welcome and thank you for joining us. And yeah, do we just want to go around the room and say a quick hello?
Sure. Who wants to start? I picked Brenda.
Oh, okay. I'm Brenda, and my channel is Busy After 60, and it's just that, what it says. I'm busy all the time, and I'm sharing with you what I'm busy about. I take you on my day trips. I take you through my gardening. Anything that comes to my mind, I might sit and chat about, and it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, not anything in particular, because that's kind of what my life is. It's all over the place, so that's what I share.
Yeah, love it.
Next.
Susan?
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Susan, and I'm Artfully Becoming. I started my channel about almost 6 months ago. Was it, Brenda?
I'm a little over 6 months.
Yeah, so. 6 months ago. And I started off as just like a betterment channel, kind of positive vibe stuff, trying to fight depression and anxiety. And then I started doing some artwork and I really liked it. So I changed it to Artfully Becoming because it helps you to de-stress. I'm doing my art stuff because I enjoy it and I needed like an outlet to just relax and have something to do, keep me busy while I'm not working and stuff like that. And I've enjoyed it so much that I started sharing it on my channel. And that's about it. Just sharing my journey of art.
Wonderful. Well, since we look like the Brady Bunch, I'll go next because I'm above you, Susan. I'm Paula from Mrs. Paula Does Retirement. Hello, everyone. I want to give a shout out to my girl, Zozo Cat, because she is with us tonight. Everybody remembers Zozo Cat, one of my former students.
Hey, Zozo Cat.
Hey, girl. Is that my feedback?
It might be my microphone. I turned it off for a second.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was me, and I went, oh, no. I do decluttering projects at my house, and I'm obsessed with my dog, so I do videos with him, and he's on a health journey right now, and he's not liking it, but he has to do it. And I do little shorts with my alter ego, Hilda Joy, who talks real Southern. She's like my very Southern alter ego. And I have a lot of fun. How about you, Allison?
I'm here. Mine is Life After 55, and I have been doing a bunch of house organizing. Today I was going to build just a little garden area in my backyard. And I got so frustrated because I couldn't get to anything in my garage. So I ended up taking apart a little bit of the garage and then taking things to donate it at the donation areas in the churches. And yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Getting stuff done. So just getting stuff done.
That's the one. And hi, Christy. Hi, Oki.
I just want to say I said hi once to Oki and it showed up 4 times. So I'm going to back off from commenting until I figure that out.
That's really strange.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's been happening for people 3 times.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that is.
I don't see
it. Wouldn't let me comment. So I went in to allow comments and then I clicked all the things. So then my box opened to comment and I sent it once and I see it 4 times.
Is it 3 times or 4 times?
I see it 4 times saying hi to Oki.
Oki. I see it 3 times.
Okay.
Because it was happening to Marie last week, like just going 3 times. It's happened to me as well. Isn't that strange?
I don't know why. Okay.
No. I mean, if you want to, you want to.
That's good. Oki has 4 personalities, so that was
okay. I said hi to each of you then.
Yes,
that's right. Hi, Mel.
Are you going to take care of that whole blue wrench thing there, Miss Paula? because
I don't
Mitzi's getting a
know.
little upset that I cannot comment on any of her videos. So
Well, you know, I
Oh.
can comment on Karen's, and I've had a wrench with hers unless she took it off.
Oh, no,
Yes,
I haven't taken
Allison,
off any.
next time I do a live, Allison, if you'll come right before you leave, I'll de-wrench you, and then you
Okay.
should be fine. Karen, what about you? It's your turn to talk.
YouTube over 40, just encouraging everyone. Just if you want to start YouTube, get in here and get into it. Roll your sleeves up and no looking back. Hello, Kelly. We tried to bring you in today. Did you get an email from Susan? Just if you did, that
Yeah,
you
if
might
you
wanna...
did, you got the
Hi,
link if you
Mel.
want to join us.
Yeah, only shorts that mods can't comment on. Yes, because did I actually? Because I don't even know how to make people a moderator. So I don't know if I've made you a moderator. Have I, Susan?
I thought
So I've
maybe
only
once
done.
you might have. I am
To be
not
honest,
sure.
I don't even know how to do it. Like, how
I
do you
don't
do it? Like,
know. Let me go to your channel and comment and see if it shows
Yeah,
any.
you just click on their name, and a little option comes up that over on the right, and it's like delete or hide or make moderator.
okay, so if I click on, for example, actually, I won't click on you because you are here. Let's click
I don't know
on
if you can
Mel.
do it on a multiple live because I tried to do.
Well,
I tried to
I
make
don't
Oki
know
a
if it,
moderator.
You have to
I
do
don't
it
know.
through YouTube.
Yeah, it might just be for YouTube.
It might be.
Oh, that's true. And we're on.
You-
What are we on?
You can open up another
Nice one.
window,
Nice one,
Karen,
Kelly.
and it'll still show us you, but you can open up another tab and go to your YouTube live.
Oh,
And
do you mean like right now? I can do that.
yeah, just click on another tab.
Okay. Yep. And then go to
And then go
what?
to your live, or I can't remember. I guess you'd have to be in studio because that's probably where I wonder how you do that if you're live though. Paula, are you in studio when you go live when you make people a no?
No, I'm not.
So you could probably go to your live and hit click right to people like the three little dots next to the name maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Could give it a try.
Hello, Busy Beauty.
Oh, that's my
Busy
daughter,
Beauty.
Lindsay.
Hey, Mel. Only
that's
shorts that
your
mods can't
daughter.
comment on.
That's my baby.
Hi,
Yes,
Susan's
that's what
daughter.
we're finding, isn't it, guys? We're finding that it's only shorts that mods seem to not be
Yes.
able to comment on. You can like but not comment.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah. Anyway, we don't need to worry about mods on this one, do we?
No.
Because we've got
No.
some. Don't we have some? Don't we have
We usually
spouse
don't
wife?
have some.
Hello,
weird
spouse wife.
people coming
I saw
in.
spouse wife with her wrench.
Yes. Hi, Kim. Yeah. If we see any trolls, we can get rid of them ourselves.
Okay. How do you do that?
You just click on their name, and it'll give you an option to put them in timeout
Yeah.
or hide them, or as Susan says, send them to Block Island.
Block
Give them a little
Island.
trip to Block Island.
Block
Dave.
Island. Is there something
Block
called
Island.
Block Island?
Well, Susan made it up, and I love it.
Oh, yes.
We block them, send them to the island.
Oh,
That's right.
thanks, Oki.
Okay.
He went to his other channel so he could give us 2 likes. That was
Thank
nice.
you,
Nice.
Oki. So
And
sweet.
Dave is saying hi to Lindsay, my daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
He says he's a troll.
Oki says he's a troll too. Oh, making my own lane. Hi. Does anybody else know Making My Own Lane?
No.
No.
I apologize. I don't know your first name if you want to share it. She lives in an RV and travels all around, all by
Wow.
herself. She's amazing.
That's
Okay.
brave.
And her channel is Making
She's
My
very
Own
brave.
Lane.
Yeah, Making My Own Lane. If you want to, Nancy, yes, Nancy. I did know that. I forgot. Her name is Nancy.
Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How nice of you to drop by.
Okay, Dave the
I get-
troll.
No, Dave's
get-
not a troll.
No, I know. He's
I
saying he's
get
a
so
troll.
excited. I
He's
get so
saying
excited
he's a
when new
troll.
people
He's my art buddy.
I know. He's just saying I'm a troll.
He's making
Yes.
teasing with
fun
us.
of it.
Yeah.
60 is the new 60.
Spend
Oh,
time
gosh.
about it.
Does anybody else know 60 is the new 60?
No.
I might have watched something with her. What
60 is the new 60. I can't remember your name either. I'm sorry. Sorry, I got excited. I get new people and I just take over. Somebody else talk now.
No, this is great.
Well, everybody knows you.
Yeah.
I wish.
I've had people say, I saw you on Paula's channel. Miss
Oh,
Paula.
that's so sweet. That's very nice. Oh, Okie says, I
Patty.
have the Guinness Book of World Records for sending trolls to Block
I
Island.
know you do. It's because you like, I don't know.
They
it's like
draw to
people know-
her.
They do. They
Yeah.
do. They just
But
seem to
she's
float
nice.
in.
It's true. It's true. Oh,
Well, you
Rita's Roost.
Rita's Roost. Hi, Rita.
Hey, Rita.
I
will you
want to say
guys-
one more thing and then I'll stop talking. I
No,
promise.
that's all right. It's all right.
Did you all see my message in our chat about how Rita invited me into her live a couple
Yeah,
of
that's
months
cool.
ago?
That's nice.
That
I
is
know
so
Rita's a
cool.
celebrity to me, and I was like, "Hello,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it was
amazing.
wonderful."
So is that what you do when you invite people and like you leave a link? Because I've seen Mel do that. Say, like this
Yes.
like you want to join, and I've just been like, oh my god, I'm looking really scabby at home. Like on Sunday, I'm not going to join. Like, but okay, if I click that, maybe I would join. Is that what she did?
Yes, she said, "Why don't you join?" And I said, "I don't know how." And then she told me, and then there was the little link, and I just popped up, and there I was, like I was sitting right next to her. I
Right.
love Rita. Oh, thank you, Rita. That's very
That
nice.
is so
That's very
cool.
kind of you.
I can't play. You got to go play by yourself. Go on.
All right, I'm gonna hush, Karen, and you talk.
Okie's
No,
asking
that's
a
okay.
question though. He's asking, what's the lady's name with the RV? Was that Making My Own Lane?
Yes, Okie, that was Nancy at Making My Own Lane.
Oh, look at that. They loved you. Of course they loved you.
That's so, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I think you're adorable. Rita is the epitome of adorable. I love her.
Okay,
So,
what do I have to put in the bottom of my beds for if I'm just putting in a small little garden? Like, what do I put on the base? Do I cover it so I don't get weeds growing up through it?
We use cardboard.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh, my nose.
Or
is-
newspapers.
And then dirt, just
Yep.
regular. Okay.
Oh, Brenda,
Sounds
that's
like
what you
fun.
did with your wildflower mat. You put-
Yeah, we use cardboard. My husband, the job he's on right now, they open boxes of stone. It's stone they're putting on walls. So there's a lot of cardboard. So he brought home stacks and stacks of this cardboard, perfect for gardening.
Okay, that's good to know. I
The
saw
cardboard
some people
boxes, you break those
using
down.
pebbles and some people like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we prefer to block the weeds, but you can also put a layer of gravel to help with drainage. You know,
You can
there's all different
use
ways. Everything
screen,
works.
window screen
Screens,
too,
yep.
and then put the dirt on top of that, and that blocks weeds.
Okay.
And
Hey,
it's not
Tracy.
expensive. Tracy's in the house.
Tracy!
Tracy should be here with us.
We have so many
I know
awesome
she's got to
people
get in
tonight.
here with us.
Yeah, we've got awesome people.
We do.
I've been
So
I've been
Karen,
meaning
is
to-
your daughter ready to go? Karen, is your
Yes.
daughter all ready?
Well, you're never all ready until you actually have to leave the house, really, eh? You know what I mean? Like she keeps on doing the next thing and the next thing. So, yeah, she's super organized about it all. But you know what? We're going to do a fun activity. Actually, she's dragging us off to karaoke tonight because it's her birthday in a week's time and she just lives for karaoke. So she goes,
Well,
right,
you better do a short on that one. I want to see you doing karaoke.
Oh, I never do karaoke, but I might do like just a short of us being there because, yeah, it's not commercial music. We're just singing to it. But anyway, the fun thing we're doing this afternoon is we're going to a typewriter pop-up cafe. So we've paid for 2 hours to use a typewriter in a little pop-up cafe. They open up once a month. So that'll be fun. We're just all looking forward to that. And that's totally up her alley because she's really into all the cutesy, just like, I mean, a lot of us are too, like the whole kind of journaling and the little philo facts and little, just all the nice girly things about messages and stuff like that. So yeah, we're doing that after this, and then we're karaokeing tonight.
What's a typewriter pop-up?
Oh, so basically, I just think this is a really brilliant, inspired idea. So have you guys sort of been getting the sense that like typewriters, like really, I don't know, I want to say they've never really gone away, but they seem to be really having a moment at the moment.
Yeah, I just got one in my booth. I bought one for $20 and it's an old one and the ink still works on it.
I so want
it's a very old one where you have to slide it back.
I so want one.
It's got the
Yeah.
little handle to.
A little side note with why
Well, I'm hoping
typewriters
that I've
might be
got.
making a comeback. Typewriters. Now, I'm a Taylor Swift fan, but she had a song called "Tortured Poets Department," and in it, she talks about I was at your apartment and I was using your typewriter or something like that, and then she sings about and who uses typewriters anyway. So it became like a thing that people checked into. Not that that has anything to do with it, but there is a surge in use of
I
typewriters.
love the font of a typewriter too.
Yeah.
And it's good to type something and cut it out and put it in your journal too.
So is that what you
Definitely.
do? You just type notes to each other in this pop-up?
Well, do you know, we've never been to it, but I just saw a Peter McKinnon video. Like, he's that Canadian photographer, like huge. He's probably, I don't know, I want to say, if I had to bet, I would say he's probably the most famous YouTube Canadian, Peter McKinnon. He's a photographer and he's like a filmmaker, and he's got this extremely charismatic personality. Kind of looks like Matthew McConaughey's brother, like truly, kind of thing. Like, you know, back down your expectations when you go onto his channel, but you'll see what I mean. I've just literally thought of that right now. But he made a 6-minute video a couple of weeks ago saying, this is totally off the grid what I normally do, but I've got 3 typewriters. I just wanted to share with you guys that I've been writing little gratitude notes to friends. I love them, and these are my typewriters. And I'm just like, wow. So then I'm like, wow, let's look up typewriters. I think that I might want to have a play with one. And I just saw things like, there's that New York typewriter shop that's been in business for, I think, more than 100 years. They've never been busier. So they've got YouTube videos. And their most famous, what do you call it, customer is Tom Hanks.
Okay.
No surprise, but
Tracy
never
said she
been
has
busier.
3 typewriters. I picture that, Tracy. I can see you with typewriters.
What has she got? She's got one.
She's got 3 typewriters.
Wow. Okay. Wow. This is the night I sing. Yeah, exactly. Right. Just leave it all out there on the shop floor.
Fun.
Yeah. So basically what it is, this thing, I've never been to it, but it just popped up that an event in my city, there's like a little pop-up typewriter cafe. You know how just, you know, young people, there's some girl called Katia is her name, and it's called like Typewriter Collective or something. And just once a month, the second Saturday of the month, they put on a cafe, and you are next to the seaside. So there's a lovely view. You can buy things at the cafe, but you get to use a typewriter, and I've got envelopes and paper and everything there. So we just thought that would be a really, really fun thing to do. And I think I'm going to go looking for a typewriter after this. I really do.
I hope they let you film some stuff.
Well, I wish you.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and pop up my thing. You know what I mean? Pop up my little thing.
You gotta
I'm
get
gonna
one
try
of
and do
those
some
little
cutesy
cameras
things.
that are square. What are those? It's kind of like a DJI, and you could put it on your shirt and like
Oh,
people.
GoPro.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like a GoPro.
We've
Do
got a
you have
GoPro.
one?
We've
That's
got a
what you ought to
GoPro.
do, and put
Yes.
it, get a crossover and just put it on the little.
Yes, they'll
thing
see
there.
me coming with all my gear. Exactly.
Take your microphone.
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
Like, seriously, people in
Especially if you
Wellington.
go in
Like,
like this, they'll notice you for
oh no,
sure.
do you know what? We are so tall poppy syndrome in New Zealand. Like, if I was to walk in like that, people would be like, what? You know, like, what are you even doing? We've got some sellout here. She cannot be a Wellingtonian. Exactly. But that'll be fun, won't it?
Everybody hit that like if you're in here. Thank you, Dave, for reminding us to
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dave.
hit your like and give us some of your DNA on that like
Well, I
button.
just found a channel, guys, while I was waiting for everybody, and it was really fun. I don't she bought this house for what is it? She bought a house for $69,000 with everything in it.
Who did that?
I bought
this
this
is a
house
channel.
for $97,000, and all she does is shorts, but it's undoing what she finds in this house. It has everything in it. So like she's undoing this dresser, or this dresser was behind the workbench and all this stuff. It's from like the 70s, and the people just sold everything in it. And it's a nice looking house.
Great. Good for
So it was
her.
kind of fun watching all the shorts, you know, just of her undoing the drawers. And she has a real sense of humor. She's younger and she has a good sense of humor about it.
Okay, Okies, YouTube gurus are just monetized trolls.
I love it.
Paint set Rosa Studio, going to try that from
That's
Ukraine.
true.
Oh,
Okie,
wow.
I wish
I
I
bought
would
me
have.
some new
I wish
paint
I would have said that, Okie. Then I could use it in a short. I can't now because you came up with it. You got to do a short about that, Okie. How
I'm
gurus
trying
are
to come up, you guys, if you come up with any jokes, you give them to me because Oki and I are getting ready to do our
A
joke
joke
off.
off.
Yes, and I'm going to need some serious help. So just
You
instant
definitely
message
are.
me some good jokes
Oh.
so that I can write them down.
He said you can use it, Allison.
No, he's talking about Paula using
Oh,
it.
I
too.
wouldn't feel
Okay,
right.
my bad.
Okay, you need to use that. That's an Okieism. And Allison, the only jokes I know are for elementary children.
Well, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that's
You're
what I
safe.
got.
Okay, what is an example of a joke for an elementary?
I don't know if I can remember. I had a book on my phone, so once in a while, kids would come in and want to tell
Yeah.
jokes, and I had a
Yeah.
little book on my phone. Let me think.
Are they like chippy packet jokes or Christmas cracker jokes, aren't they? That
Um,
type of joke, aren't they? That's really quite.
They usually include the alphabet or
Knock jokes.
not jokes. I don't have
Oh
enough.
my goodness.
I don't have enough bandwidth anymore. No swearing, yeah. I don't have enough bandwidth anymore, or
Right.
whatever you call it, to remember any of the jokes. But I'm sure I could get that book and look it up and send you some, Allison. It's on my Kindle.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what is a joke off going to look like?
We're going
Okies
to
and
do a
Allison.
live, but we're actually physically going to be next to each other.
Really?
And we're going to be at a town square. And hopefully we'll get people that will, because in this town, people like just go and play their music with amplifiers. I mean, they just stand around and talk and do all kinds of stuff. So I'm hoping I've got the bookstore that I know I can go sit in, but it would be fun to get an audience like on the square. And we're going to be live. We're going to do a live sitting next to each other and get an audience to see who's the funniest jokes.
Okay. And the
Aaron,
audience.
can you answer Tracy when you get a second?
I did. I put it in
You
the
do? Okay.
yeah.
I did
told her
too.
to just enjoy the time watching. And
Yeah, it
not
doesn't
worry
matter.
about, trying to get everybody in there.
Yeah. We're just glad you're here, Tracy.
Yeah.
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 Amazing lady.
And I'm not streaming it on mine, so I wouldn't get any credit anyway. So,
Right.
or watch hours or watch time or whatever. But if
Well, feel free to put it on mine because I think I have two watch
Exactly.
hours.
I've literally said to Tracy, great. That's great.
Allison
That's great.
needs it too. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Allison, I think you have more than two. Allison
Okay,
says
maybe
two.
two and a half.
Two and a half.
I
After
mean,
tonight, you'll have
Come
four.
on live. We'll
how
meet
does
up
that
in
happen?
Welly or Hawke's Bay, the beautiful Hawke's Bay.
Well,
Yeah.
one video will say like you have so many views on this video, like one of my shorts that I got like 3,000, and then all of a sudden it goes down to you have 2,100 views, and I'm like, how can they take views away?
How can that be? I don't think that can be.
I think
I
it
don't
just
know.
regenerates. I mean, it's got to have a stop off at
yes.
a 24-hour period. And
Yeah.
it
I
might
notice that
show-
sometimes I look at my numbers in one location and I look at them at the same exact time in another location, and they're very different. They're like 10, some of them are 100 apart. Like if I look on my
Yeah.
app on my phone, or I look on my, wherever you can look, there's different places to look.
Yeah,
So I've
Kelly
noticed.
had the same thing happen, so I know
Yeah.
I'm not.
So one of them
imagining it.
just hasn't caught up yet. So
Okay, because like seriously, my watch hours go from 40 to 62.
also, if the month changes, it depends on your anniversary date, and a month from your
yes.
anniversary date. If
That's
you
got to be
start
it.
a channel on the 2nd and you look at your watch hours on the 3rd of a month, and then the next month you look at it on the 4th, it restarts for the month unless you change where you're looking. Instead of the 28 days, you look for
Aaron,
the
can
90
you do a
days.
video on that?
It sounds like
have to
Brenda needs to do a
investigate it.
video on it.
I learned about that through watching other people explain my questions, because I didn't understand why it was different. But yeah, if you I forgot who I talked this to Marisol maybe, or Audra, maybe Marisol. I don't know. Somebody, we talked about this and it made sense once I did explain it a certain way. But yeah, because your clock keeps going from your anniversary date, from your start time. So every 28 days, your 28-day clock resets for your watch hours and stuff. So
That's it.
then
And the 7 days.
you can look at your stats for 28 days, 90 days, 365 days. So I always go into where you can look at that, and I look at it 365. Then I know my total watch hours from my start time because I'm not a year in yet. So it will go up and down because they're going to jump and say, oh, it's been another month. Let's start afresh on watch time for 28.
You have to have those watch hours within the 90 days.
Within a year.
Oh, within a year.
Yep. 1 year.
From when you start, yeah.
From when you start, yeah.
And then it starts all
Well,
over
I
again.
started a long time ago. I started years ago.
But
Technically.
and you can get your watch hours in the first year, but if you don't have your subscribers, like I have enough watch hours for monetization, but I don't have enough subscribers yet.
Yeah, I don't have either.
Yeah, but what is your
Crazy.
number? What is your number today?
933.
Whoa!
I know, I'm getting there.
I'm going.
And I started doing a few more shorts because I wasn't doing any shorts, and everybody said, oh, do shorts. So I'm trying to throw some shorts in there, and I've gotten 10 subscribers on my shorts.
Good
So-
job.
Nice.
So I'll keep doing that here and there when I can. I keep forgetting to turn the camera the other way for shorts, so I've got to get used to that. Because I've done a couple that I planned to make them into shorts, but I forgot to turn the camera. So I've got like a minute 55 long form because I didn't turn the camera. So all things to keep remembering while you're learning.
I can relate to that. I've done it many times. I still do it. I still keep making rookie mistakes.
Okay,
Yep.
so do you know what? So I tell you what I'm just learning from the chat right now. I can literally just pop up people's comments as they come along. I mean, that's how people can see the chat. Can you guys? Yeah, so we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but
Because it seems like they
people
can't see the chat
No.
from, if they're watching just one person, they can't see all the, I don't understand it, but
Yeah. So
Seems to
for
be-
example, like like as they come along,
Oh,
for example,
there.
yes. So, but I thought
Perfect.
that this puts it onto the video, and because it's a little bit delayed, I thought, oh well, there's no real sort of point in doing that because everyone can see the chat as it rolls. But maybe you can just see all of the. I would have. Yeah, it's funny. I would have thought that if you were streaming to someone's page, you should be able to see all of the chat. Maybe, yeah. That's a strange one, isn't it?
It ought to show everybody's chat in the live.
Yeah,
you
but
would think, but
Tracy
it
is saying
doesn't.
that she can't see our chat. She can only see. What is Tracy saying? Let's have a look.
and I think someone said you have to go to Karen's to see all the
Wow.
chat.
Everybody's chat, yeah.
Here we go. This is what
Everybody,
Tracy's saying.
Nancy at Making My Own Lane hit 1,000 subs today.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job,
Wow.
Nancy.
Wow,
Hello,
amazing.
Nancy.
Congratulations. But see what Tracy's saying there? I didn't see
Mhm.
Susan or Karen's responses.
Well, if she does, well, I guess a
Yeah, see?
lot
Yeah.
of times we don't answer it over. So,
Can't see the chat, and Dora must be watching on someone else's channel. Okay. Oh, so right. So, for example, did this not come up? It mustn't have come up on. Maybe there's a way to show all the comments, like when you're doing the streaming, like for you guys. I
Oh,
don't know.
so Tracy can't see the comments even now that they're up on the screen?
she could
Well, she
see
will
them
be
on
able
the
to
screen.
now. Yeah, I guess so. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, Dave's saying he can see the chat. Are you
Okay.
on mine, Dave, or are you on Susan's?
He's on.
Or
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
who are you watching from?
Mel says StreamYards combines everyone's chat, but people watching chat see StreamYard.
Then it should be the chat.
I just checked on all of our channels, and all of them I see the conversation going.
Oh, really?
Okay, cool. Right. So Dave is on yours, Susan. And did Dave say he can
Well,
see
on
the chat?
mine, I could see if somebody is on my channel and
Oh,
share.
yes, there we go.
something.
There we go. He can see the chat.
Yeah.
And he's on yours. That's what it should happen, right?
I would
But
think.
maybe it's a setting, perhaps, Alison.
Tracy, did you hit the chat button? Like if there's a little button to show live chat on the
So
near
Tracy
the
can see them on the
screen?
screen now.
Yeah, that's because I'm manually popping them up.
Yeah.
Oh, every time one comes up, you have to do that, Karen. That'll be
I
stressful,
know when
maybe.
I watch from my phone or computer, I have to hit that and see live chat or whatever so that it shows
Oh,
it. And
okay.
Karen, did you see Mel said that she could come to Welly? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
just
Yeah.
making
And
sure.
she's in a much more desirable place up in the middle of the country in this gorgeous Hawke's Bay area. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
and Dave
we're only
mentioned your
literally
Hawke's
5
Bay
hours drive from
video.
each other. Yeah. Okay. So good. So, right. We're learning as we go, aren't we?
Yeah.
So,
That's
Susan,
Yeah.
because I remember when I used to pop them up in the beginning, and then people were saying, "Oh, there's a really big delay," because I was like focusing on the conversation and I was focusing on the chat
Right,
and
like we're
popping
waiting
them
for them
up.
to answer.
And then other people are saying, "Well, I can just see all the chat," and I'm going, "Oh, okay." Like that's. So then I thought to myself, I'm only putting them on the video, which is what I think is happening right now.
But if everybody watches from your page, they can see the chat, right?
Well, yeah, but we don't. It shouldn't be necessary because Susan, like,
They'll be
people
able
can
to
see.
see it
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
anybody's
mine, they can
screen
see the chat.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
they
yeah,
hit the
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And we can just pop them up like that. Got his glasses
Okay.
on. Unless someone shows the chat on the screen. Interesting. Okay,
All
well, we live
right.
and we learn.
Yeah,
We're
we do.
learning and learning.
Well, who's had something exciting happen this week?
Okay, Susan. Okay, Susan come on, Susan. You had your last day of school the other day.
I did, and I'm like in rest mode.
I usually crash for a couple days at the end, and I'll probably crash.
I did do some videoing yesterday and today, so I'm working on my video for the weekend.
Wonderful. Well, I have been on the boat.
Well,
Yes, nice.
I've
Yes.
been calling the Coast Guard to find you.
And my girl Fatima, who all was on my live on Sunday when we met Fatima,
Oh,
the
yeah.
young girl. Yeah. She makes me feel better. I am scared of water. I don't know how to swim. And I kind of always think I'm like the only person in the world. But Fatima does not like water either, she told me. So when we first got the boat, it took me 3 tries to actually get on the boat. Because it's a fishing boat, and when you step on it, it goes down because it's a boat. And I would step on it and then go and jerk my foot back off. I finally sat down on the dock and scooted into the boat, and then I crawled out of the boat on the first day. But yesterday, I got in the boat and out of the boat on the very first try. That's a big deal
Amazing.
for me.
Amazing.
I'm
been the
not a
highlight
boat
of my
person
week.
because of motion sickness. I'm worried. I get motion sickness, but they have those patches now. And my
Mhm.
husband and I use the patches when we drive through the mountains, and they seem to help. So if I'm ever on a boat,
I'm going to step away, guys.
Try that.
I think a lawnmower hit my daughter's car. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Always something, Allison.
I'm telling you, if it weren't
That's
for
exhausting.
bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I remember that song from Hee Haw.
I love that song. We have Watercolor Carrie. Has Watercolor Carrie been on one of our chats before?
I don't think so. But look at that
I
hair.
found her on one of
Your
your
beautiful
guys'
hair.
chats.
Okay,
Oh, maybe it
hi,
was
Karen.
Tracy. It was Tracy's.
Maybe
Um,
so.
And I subbed to her, and oh my gosh, I love her. I love her art.
Oh,
She's an
wonderful.
artist. So I found her on Tracy's live.
It was just my husband coming home in the garage. Nothing hit her car.
Sounding like a lawnmower in a car.
Well, they're out there cutting the grass, and I heard this big thunk.
Oops.
That's right.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Thank you
No,
for joining
That's all
us,
right.
First live
Carrie.
here. Tracy's live.
We do a little round table of small channel community that where we've all been together for the last 6 months, and we get on weekly or bi-weekly, and we chat about YouTube and our experience and just have a good time and encourage people to push that record button and get on YouTube and enjoy making videos about things that they just love.
We do.
Yeah.
And we
So
talk
we're-
over each other all the time, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Just
We
like
are
as if we
connected
were in a room together, we
If
would be
we
talking.
were all at the dinner table, we'd all be doing this, grabbing
Exactly.
stuff.
It's the quick and the
Yes,
hungry.
that's
The quick
Where's the
and the
macaroni
hungry.
and cheese?
That's
But
right.
aren't we also all self-proclaimed introverts? Isn't it funny?
No, so who
Susan, though,
I
would you
who
send,
no, we're not all introverts, are we?
No? Okay.
I was a
I'm
terrible introvert as a
trying.
child. I'm sort of half and half. It depends on the situation and where I am and who I'm with.
Well, I'm an extroverted introvert. I can extrovert for a long time, but I need to go recharge. I need to have my quiet time, my leave me alone time, or not anything else this week. I've done enough.
Oh, that's
But
what I am then.
yeah,
Introverts. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, Dave.
Extroverted introvert. I love it.
Yeah,
On a boat.
Dave, you're so funny.
On a boat.
Exactly.
hey, Susan, would you send me one of your favorite pictures on doing
You know,
something?
I meant to ask about that. Okay, I sure will. Just the picture text thing.
Yeah,
like
it's
on
just
the
for
thing?
you.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
send me a little
For
picture.
sure,
But,
I will.
yeah.
I remember you asked me that, and I meant to do that, and I'll get that to you after this thing. I
Okay.
promise.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, who thinks they're the biggest introvert in our group? Who?
Who's
Maybe
the biggest
Brendan.
what,
Who's the
introvert?
biggest introvert in our group? Who thinks they're the biggest introvert in our group here?
I think you are.
Not
I
me.
was gonna say the same. Is it you, Karen?
Am I the biggest introvert?
No,
Yes.
she works in public transportation.
Okay, Dave, look at
She's
Dave.
like, oh my god.
Come on, Dave. Are we even watching the same show? Me and Dave, eh? Like, I think Dave and I are watching one show and the rest of us are watching another show. So introvert, who's the biggest introvert? Why would you guys think I was the
I'm
the
gonna
biggest
say I
introvert?
am one. I hate going anywhere. I have to make myself leave the house, really. This is like my sanctuary. I just love being at home. So
I do
Yeah.
too. I
don't
probably
know.
run a close second with you then, Susan.
Yeah.
I like to go out, but not where there's people, if you notice. And I think Tracy commented on my last video. She's like, you seem to go to all these places and you're like the only people there. And we do go to places where there's other people, but we really don't need to be around them. And
It's like the TV shows that, like all the housewives are going to a resort, but nobody's at the resort except them.
but I would never hang
And
out
I
with a
don't
group
like
of people at
crowds. I don't
once,
like
I think.
crowds.
Yeah, I don't like crowds. And I don't hang out with big groups of people. I have one friend at a time. And my friends are not friends with each other. So we don't do group things. I do things with one friend and then another friend. And and the kind of job I do with speech pathology from 4th grade up, I'm exhausted at the end of a day with all the socialization and the talking and the listening and the thinking I have to do. So I always need to come home and just unwind or just go someplace by myself. Just go have a cup of coffee at a coffee shop and just do nothing or think about nothing and then recharge. And then, sometimes I'm good to go. And sometimes, I need another day, but.
That describes me as well.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So there's some great running commentary here in the chat.
Yes. Now, Dave made reference to loose women. What is he talking about?
About loose painting.
Yeah.
So,
Tracy says she's like me
there's a
one-on-one and not a
program
lot
on
of mixing.
TV.
Yep. Except for your family. I notice you get big family gatherings, Tracy. And
Yeah.
that's
I love how Tracy documents her family.
Yeah.
We love to watch your family. Isn't that crazy? We love it.
I did this when my sister-in-law was here. They wanted to see, we have like the world's largest casino in just an hour, not even an hour away. And I haven't been there in a while. And they wanted to go see this thing. It's ginormous. Just to go see it is unbelievable. And it was the first time I had to put earphones on. Like I couldn't be in that many people. And we went in a time of day when there wasn't a lot of people, but all the noise and everything, I just felt so discombobulated. I just, it was too much for me. Just had to get away from everybody.
Oh, Teacher Kelly Tags said, I want to host a live stream with all the educators sometime.
Yeah, great
That'd be
idea.
cool.
I retired after 2 years of teaching. Does that count?
I've been doing it since 1987. So that's what, 40, 85.
I would have been.
I've been 40 years.
Yeah, I would have been since 1987. But like I said, I took early retirement. Really early retirement.
Oh, yes. Marisol, that's right.
Once she gets settled. Well, Audra was a teacher in the past.
Yeah.
But Marisol is currently a middle school teacher. Is it sixth grade?
I think, yes, middle school, I think.
Middle school, seventh. Here, that means seventh and eighth. It might mean sixth where she lives. I'm not sure.
Just
Here
let
it's
us
6,
know,
7, and 8.
Kelly, when you want to do one, and we'll work that out for sure.
Yeah.
I took my teaching on to other things though. Like I taught classes for the police department. I taught mental health classes. So I used my teaching. I always say that my degree came in handy in other ways.
Yeah.
Queen of the South.
I haven't seen much of Marisol lately.
She's moving.
She's been very busy.
Packing and moving.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, and she's trying to get a job, isn't she? Because hubby got the job first.
Right.
But she's got the summer, I think, to worry about it because school just got out for them. And so now she can get moved and she'll have no problem getting another teaching job. I worked in the school systems in Florida as well.
And several of us know Sally D. Sally D's reality. Has everyone met Sally D?
Hi, Sally.
Yes.
Retired elementary. She's not in this chat. She's retired elementary. And Sally and I met another retired educator. I'm trying to remember her channel at Pink.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, let me look it up on my subscriptions because I just subscribed.
Oh, wow.
Recently. Something at Pink with Purpose or.
Oh, she's got a job offer. Marisol, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, wonderful.
Of course.
Well, I won't hold up the chat. I'll be looking for it while you all talk about something else, but I'll put it in the chat. This lady that Sally D and I met, retired middle school teacher.
Wow. Look at this about Marisol.
Marisol, of course, 4 offers. She's great.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, good for her.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
My daughter's going to Southern Missouri State University, I guess, somewhere like that, for an interview to start up their program like they had at Oklahoma State University.
Wow.
So they're flying her out next week.
Wow, that's nice.
Wonderful.
Wow.
I give you credit, Allison,
learning?
for being able to teach adults. I don't think I could ever teach adults. I don't know about that. I've been with kids so long. I would get up in front of adults, and I don't think I don't know. I don't think I
think
could do
the challenge would be because they're so close to her age.
I definitely cannot teach adults.
She just got her master's, so
right. I think that would be even more like, who are you to teach me? You're hardly. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would be nervous
she'd
about
be
that.
starting up, their lab and all that stuff. So
Dave said she had a job offer, so hopefully
Pink Impossible, the retired middle
and
school.
she is definitely taking care of herself, and she did have a video almost ready to go, so it's taken her a little longer, but she's definitely doing her, like we talked about. When you get so caught up and trying to catch up with everybody's channel and all, you do have to do your own life also. And so that's exactly what she's doing and trying to get everything taken care of. So I can't wait I miss her face. I miss her face. She's so
I know.
cute.
And even Audra, it's so nice to see Audra.
I know.
Like they're making videos again.
Yeah.
I miss them. They both working their butts off.
Well, just from tonight's chat, I've got to go check out 5 new channels.
Yeah, so who have I got? We've got Making My Own Lane, Nancy. 60 is
Mhm.
the new 60, Patty. Now, what about Rita? Who was
Rita.
Rita?
Oh, Rita's
What's that?
Roost.
Ruth.
Oh, Rita's Roost.
Rita's Roost and the Limping Old Farmer.
The limping old farmer. Who's the limping
What
old
is that
farmer?
about? I need to look at that one too.
I'm assuming that's Rita's husband.
Love it.
Oh.
And Watercolor Carrie.
Yes.
Yes.
I
She-
wonder if I've seen Watercolor Carrie before. I think I recognize that here. Tell me if this is right. Has Watercolor Carrie, has she talked about the chair, and the chair, like when people are trying to learn how to draw and you're trying to draw, like she was told by a teacher, draw a chair, because if you're trying to draw people and pets or something, they might, not like it if you don't get it exactly right, but the chair doesn't care if it doesn't look like a chair. Okay. I wonder if that's Watercolor Carrie, because I think I might recognize her curls. And I think
Does anybody is anybody friends with Ginger Snaps? I've never met Ginger Snaps before. Ginger Snaps is on our live.
yeah, tell us about what you've got, what your channel's about, Ginger Snaps.
Yeah, tell us about that Ginger Snaps. I love that channel name.
Isn't it cute? Oh,
Yeah.
that's my daughter, Amanda. Doggone it.
Oh, that's your daughter?
Been a while. She's redhead.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a
Yes.
cookie baker or something.
She decided to come on when Lindsay left. Lindsay
Oh,
just
so
left.
2 daughters.
Hi, Amanda. These
Hi,
are my
Is this,
girls.
is this your daughter?
Yes, isn't she
Wow.
beautiful? I
Oh my
love
God,
her.
she's beautiful.
Wow.
She looks like you.
Ginger Snap.
So beautiful, Ginger Snaps. How cute.
Oh my God. It took me a minute, Amanda, to remember that that's your name.
Does she have a channel?
She should. She's the most best. She can plan parties and make parties and cook and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
And she just won't do it. I don't think she just. And now I've got her watching the Karen Reed case, which just went to the jurors today. So
Ooh,
got her
okay.
watching that. And but yeah, she's so talented, and she's just a good housekeeper, unlike her mom. Like I'm not in the corners and all that stuff. So
Wow.
she's
No.
amazing.
What's going on with the Karen Reed case? I haven't watched it lately.
Well, it went to the jurers today, an hour
Oh, it
before they
did.
sent them home till Monday. So
Wow.
we're praying that she gets or acquitted. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Or not guilty?
Not guilty, at least.
Us and our bunch. Hello.
Wow,
That's
that's a really
Shannon.
cute picture of you guys.
Is that
That's
Shannon?
Mandy.
Yes, I think
That's
so. Yes,
Shannon, right? Shannon, that's you, isn't it? Us and our bunch. Pretty sure it is.
Ginger Snap, so cute.
I love that
Did we
name,
find
Ginger
Did we
Snaps.
find out why? What is your daughter's name?
Amanda.
So why did
Well, Lindsay calls her, my youngest daughter everybody calls her Mandy, or, but I call her Amanda. And so I don't know where the Mandy was.
or the
on
Ginger
here.
Snaps? Where does the Ginger Snaps come from? The
Oh,
name of it.
because
Just so cute.
Amanda, you want to tell them what she's a ginger, so gingers are redheads,
Yes.
and then
Oh, you talked about her beautiful red hair. Yeah.
And as we
Yeah.
learned, they need extra Novocaine when they're having their teeth.
Yes, from
Yes.
Tracy. I did not know that.
yeah.
Oh, and Sally D
she
is
does
here.
have a channel, or not a channel, but an Instagram is a ginger snapped. So it's just like,
Beautiful. Love it.
just sharing
Love it.
her
Yeah.
theory on things, or thoughts and stuff.
Sally D's reality is here and listening, but she's driving. So Sally D,
Hey, Sally.
what is Kelly's name? Teacher Kelly? Teacher Kelly wants to do a panel of educators, Sally D. So keep that in the back of your mind. Or the front of your mind, wherever you want to keep it.
So nice.
Yeah, Amanda. I'll call her
So
Amanda too.
Us and our bunch, what are your guys' names? Thank you so much for coming on.
That is Shannon and her family.
Call Amanda,
Shannon, you
Amanda.
do your lives outside by the fire pit sometimes, don't you? I'm pretty sure that's Shannon.
Hi, Sally.
Sally D. Sally D's getting into comedy pretty big on her channel.
Oh my
You
goodness.
gotta check her out. And
Oh
she
my gosh,
has
it's hilarious.
more characters than Allison and me put together. Allison has Mitzi. I have Hilda Joy. Sally D has Paige Turner and some desperate guy that really
I
needs a
think that
woman.
I came up with my store's name when I opened my store. It's going to be Mitzi in Hilda's Attic and Gifts, because I want to do a resale shop.
Oh, how
Fine.
wonderful. I
And
love
that's
it.
That's my grandmother's names.
That's wonderful.
And I'm going to add all my crafting stuff in it.
I love it.
So what did you say you're doing, Alison, with that? Sorry, I was reading the comments.
My dream has been to open a resale store, like an
yeah.
antique, instead of just having a booth, actually having a store.
Yes.
And I keep finding all these, memorabilia things. And I was trying to think of, I've heard so many people say it in the last week. Oh my gosh, my grandmother had that. Oh my gosh, my grandmother had that. When I go to my grandparents' house. And so it came to me over the last 48 hours with us doing our joke of Hilda and Mitzi that I think I'm going to do Mitzi and Hilda's Attic and Gifts, because I want it to, so people understand that it's a store, but it's a gift shop. It's a resale store and gift shop. But I don't want to say resale because I want it to be antiques, but I don't want people to not come because it's just antiques, but it's gifts.
Right.
Antiques and gifts. I don't know, that'll be fun to come up with a name.
Yeah,
My sister's husband had a store, and he actually called it "What's in the Attic."
And that's cool.
Yeah, and they had a shop, and it had an upstairs, and it had a window that looked out over the parking lot. So they put a mannequin.
Oh, that's cool.
In there.
That's great.
Yeah, it was neat. It was just the attic, or what's in the attic, something like that. But it made me think of that with your name of it.
That's cool.
Oh, we're going to have to go in there, Amanda, the reconsidered goods. That sounds fun.
Okay, what does Sally say? Sally, what do you say no about? Did you say you're driving?
Sally is driving and listening.
Looks like she's in the driver's down her picture.
I know, but she has popped a comment, or maybe she's doing the voice comment, or she's
she might be.
in traffic.
Can you do that?
I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure what Sally said no about. Maybe she'll tell us in a minute. Sally,
now
tell
this
us what
was
you
the
said.
Sally that was a retired teacher, right?
Right, she's retired kindergarten. Retired kindergarten teacher.
Recently retired, not long ago.
Yeah.
And she lives in Pittsburgh. And she's doing some funny stuff.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye, Tracy.
Bye,
Love
Tracy.
you.
Thanks, Tracy.
Peace,
Bye,
love.
Tracy.
Okay, so Mel, right. So Dave has been nocturnal, and Mel's just given him a gentle reminder about the importance of sleep.
Yeah, Mel and Dave have their own little conversation going on over here.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't sleep.
Allison doesn't sleep.
No.
Does Mitzi sleep, though?
No.
Oh.
I would.
She's too busy worrying about where Hilda is all the time.
Well, I sleep enough for all four of us. You and Mitzi and Hilda Joy and me. I sleep enough for all of us, so we're all covered.
What is your sleep like?
Mine?
Yeah.
Let's see. I like to sit in my recliner and watch TV, but by 9 p.m. I'm dozing. And then I have to run the show back because I missed part of it.
So show us how you're dozing again. What does that look like when you're dozing?
It's kicked back in the recliner with her feet up.
Yeah. And I've missed most of my show and I have to run it back.
I know.
And instead of going to bed, I just sit there and jerk awake all the time. And then finally I go to bed about 11 and then I can't sleep. So I bring
because exactly. That's what they say. If you start having those little dozes, you don't just go bang and commit, to sleep, right? You've lost that window.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'll start to watch a video and I'll kick up my recliner and I'll put my little blanket behind my neck so that it's braced. And I'll be watching it. And if it's like just the, nice cadence of the voice or whatever, I'll be watching and then I'll fall asleep and I'm like, daggone it, now I got to watch it. This is like, I get to the part where I remember.
I know. Because you actually can't comment.
But I go back.
Nice video, you. Exactly.
Get away from there.
Something that always puts me to sleep, though, is Golden Girls. I bring my iPad to bed and I put on Golden Girls season 2, episode 4, I think it is. And I'm gone in like 10 seconds.
I cannot watch TV and go to
The
sleep.
voices of the Golden
Everything
Girls
has
are,
to
I
be
find them really
black.
soothing.
Black and quiet. I've
I
got
have a fan. I have to have a little bit of white noise, but I'm the type of person,
fan.
I go until it's time for bed and I put my head down and I don't remember anything. I am out the second I hit the pillow and I sleep. I don't know. I sleep until the alarm goes off. Sometimes I wake up 10 minutes before the alarm, but I always once in a while, I'm a middle of the night, wake up for a second to use the restroom, girl. But other than that,
if I wake up, I can fall asleep. But if I wake up, bam, I'm awake.
Oh, I can go back to sleep.
I at least try to go back to sleep my hardest. But if I have to, I'll get up for about a few minutes and then I'm tired by the time I sit down and chill.
I know I have friends that get up and say, okay, I'm up for like a few hours and they actually do things. I never had that problem. So I'm
Susan,
empathetic,
your daughter
but
and
I don't understand. So I wish I.
We have the same taste in TV.
Yeah,
she and I both do Golden Girls and Designing Women.
I remember that one.
Designing Women. Hi, August Creek.
Let's see. Is that Charlotte?
Yes, it's Charla.
Yeah, we found her. I found her through Oki's live, I think.
Me too.
Me too. Yeah.
Me too. Yep. Do you guys know that Peter calls us the Golden Girls? Did you guys know that? Did you guys pick that up in the chat?
Yes, he does.
I love that. He goes, oh, you guys are like, so then I pop into his video and I go, hi, it's a Golden Girl here or something.
Yeah,
like,
I wish Peter was on here tonight because I think he's around where Dave is. I think he's in England or Scotland
or something.
There.
Yeah, but he was so beat. He sent a little email before just to say that he was actually going to put his head down and have a bit of a rest because he's feeling a little bit. My
have fun having ice
Peter's
cream.
last little video was really nice. Did you see that? Bye,
Carrie.
By any chance? Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie. Enjoy. See you next time.
I think Charlotte's the one. I think Charlotte's the one that has peacocks that get in a fight sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got a fuzz in my mouth.
I am scared of big birds like that or turkeys.
Well, I think it's Charlotte. I was on Okie. Hold on. I got a piece of fuzz on my mouth. I know this is very attractive. Sorry.
Rambo. I got Rambo on my lips.
I was watching Okie's live one night and Charlotte was on and she said, I got to go. I hear the peacocks fighting. And I thought that was so funny for some reason. You know, these elegant, beautiful birds, you don't think of them as being aggressive.
No, until they're trying to like out peacock each other, I guess, right? Isn't
their
whole
their
reason
big
for
fan
existence?
comes out. Oh my
gosh.
god.
They are the bird, aren't they? That's all about the, men trying to preen for women and things like that.
That's how chickens, roosters are.
Well,
roosters
my husband
are all.
and I were dating and we were at college and the what are they? The geese are really bad up north. And they were by the pond, and my husband's like, go. And one started chasing him, and I said, you're going to lose your manhood. You're going to lose your manhood. My husband starts running away, and that goose kept going for him.
I mean, they're pretty, how tall are they?
They're really tall.
Yeah, they stretch too.
Canadian geese are really...
And they can run fast because they'll chase you. Especially if they have a nest nearby. Our school has 2 ponds and every year they come back and they lay their eggs in the ponds. Well, then we got to protect them from the students because they like to go and look at them. And, kids are kids, even if they're teenagers. But
Right.
we have to protect it and put signs out, they're drivers. So they got to be careful, when they're backing out, not to hit one of the geese or
Yeah,
whatever.
geese are very aggressive. That's right.
They are.
Wow.
They scare me.
Wow.
We had a rooster that scared me too, but I loved him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Allison, Sally D doesn't sleep either. I forgot about that. Sally D doesn't sleep and Allison doesn't sleep. Y'all can text each other.
I know. We could be up all night together.
She says she's going to make an appointment for a special sleep doctor, but until
Well,
then, y'all can text each other.
I've
Allison, do
done
you
that.
drink
I have a
coffee?
sleep apnea machine. It's not about it. It's just I just can't sleep. My mind just goes and goes and goes.
Mine will do that sometimes, but I
Oh no, you lost your, your matcha from being chased by a Canadian goose.
It's like a buck.
Oh, no. That's so sad. Your 6-foot matcha.
I don't know what a $6. Oh, I got you.
Cost $6. I'm guessing is what she
Yeah,
means.
her drink that cost $6. That's just
Oh my
sad.
gosh,
I
Amanda.
bet you're just praying nobody had their camera going.
I haven't seen a YouTube video about that, so maybe not, or a TikTok. Because I don't watch
Chinese
TikTok, Amanda.
Well,
There could be a
There
TikTok.
was a TikTok of a woman leaving the house with her young son, and then she's pushing the stroller with the baby. I don't know if there was a bunch of bees in the bushes, but she just turned around, went back to the door, and left her son and the stroller went rolling down the driveway. And then she had to brave it and go through the bees to go catch her kid that was rolling down the driveway because she left it. Oh my God. It was, I mean, it's sad, but nothing happened, but it was funny, but it's crazy.
August
Is-
wants to know where we all live.
Is any Texas? Is it Northeast Texas? Is that what
Northeast.
you're telling me?
Northeast Texas.
I'm in
Northeast
South
Texas.
Carolina.
I'm in upstate New York, nowhere near the city.
I'm in North Texas.
Ice.
I'm in Northeast
I'm in
Tennessee.
New Zealand, Tennessee. It was iced, not hot. And the UK. Where in the UK are you, Dave? My daughter is about to shift to London tomorrow from New Zealand.
How far is that for you? I'm sorry, geography is not my hot
It's all right,
point.
dude. It's all right. It is 3 flights. So she's going New Zealand, Hong Kong, Heathrow. Like,
Wow.
let's say, I don't know.
Wow, that's
It's got to be
long.
something like 36 hours or something.
Wow.
Because she's
So
got to
you guys
fly.
are
So she's
closer
doing
than
3
that.
flights. 3 flights.
Manchester.
Now, what is Amanda talking
Manchester.
about when she says, don't start on that? Tell them the time you went on the school trip. Susan, is that something we need to know
Yeah.
about you?
All right.
I like
so,
having Amanda here.
Yeah, we love having Amanda
Amanda,
here.
you have to behave.
No,
Well, where
Amanda,
is
you don't
GA?
have
Where
to.
is GA?
Okay.
Spell life.
So
Where's-
Amanda was
Georgia.
in middle school.
It's Georgia.
Middle
Georgia.
or elementary? She's texting me. It's cool. So I was a chaperone, and we went to the zoo in our state capital, and we're there, and we're walking around. There's a big bull pen, like it's bulls, like bulls. And the walkway goes all the way around their pen. So we're walking with the kids, and a bull charged the fence right where we were walking. I mean, he was just coming right at us. I left them kids. I was like, the heck with this. I'm running for my life. And then I turn around, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in charge of these kids. I just left them. And I go back, I'm like, oh my God, I just totally left them. Totally left them. I'm like, fend for yourself. Save my life.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
Did any of them have
Amanda
to
had to be
receive?
embarrassed.
Did any of them have to receive counseling for trauma?
They were probably laughing. Oh my gosh, Amanda probably was teased about that. Yeah, don't ask her mama to go because she'll leave you.
Oh, girls, that's hilarious. I love
I
that.
was scared. I was so scared I was going to get trampled by a bull, and there was a fence there.
Now, was either Amanda or Lindsay on the trip with you?
It was Amanda.
Did you leave her too?
I left them all.
Yeah, let them all. Do you know what? The thing is the younger ones, they
Oh my
taste the best,
God.
right? Like, let's, you know.
I can just see Susan sprinting over
Oh my
electric
God.
fences.
I ran so fast. I kind of was embarrassed. I embarrassed myself. I'm like, what are you doing? You're in charge of all these kids and you left them. And then I'm looking around. Did anybody else's parents see me leave these kids? Did the teachers see me?
No, that's terrible.
Worst chaperone ever.
So what about the red shirt? Is that true about bulls and red?
I wonder. I mean, you
don't
look at a
know.
bull.
I mean, do you know what it would have been
bullfighters
back then?
do the
It would have been
red
back then,
cape.
yes.
I think
Yes.
it's true.
Dave said, Susan, aren't you a nurse?
She passes out at blood.
Every nurse for themselves, Dave.
You tell it, Karen.
Oh,
I came back, Amanda.
Eventually you came
and
back.
Disney Beauty. I'm so glad you're here. I love these
Get over
Susan
here.
stories.
Yeah, get over here if you can make it over here, but just run, okay? I'm not coming over there.
Hurry the F
You
up.
come over here.
I'm just kidding. I didn't say it. I'm crying.
Everybody should have your grown children on the
Oh
chat.
my God.
I don't have any, so I would be
Oh
marked
my
safe.
goodness, I know. Like Jordan, I did my first live, and Jordan was on there with me. Or
Oh
did
my
I do a
God.
first live and then he came on? But
Yeah,
anyway, he's just giving me, like, he's teasing
Crying.
me and he's telling me some stuff, and yeah.
Mine would have to talk to me, so I don't think you're going to get him here.
Oh,
Do any of your kids talk to you? Are you talking to any
Yeah,
of your
they
kids?
kind of do. It's just strained.
Is it two? You've got two, a daughter and a son?
3 daughters.
Oh
Three
God.
daughters.
Yeah, God knew he was going to give me a joke.
3 daughters, gosh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was
I
funny.
have
Came
one
back with a
son.
6
That's all I
buck
have. I have
nutcha.
one son.
There you go. That's it. Yeah,
I have to go get a coffee.
yeah. And a chicken sandwich.
Daggone bull.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he ran to us so fast towards us, so fast. Like you could hear him going. Like, just
tell us
charging.
again, Susan. What do you look?
I'm not gonna say. Paula, my face is red.
Oh, I love having your girls here.
Don't feed into them.
So Amanda, so what did you guys think? Like, did you hear the bull making all the threatening breathing and growling?
Oh my gosh.
Dave is loving this. Amanda and Lindsay, tell us more things.
Yeah, we want
Yeah,
more
give us
things.
some good scoop.
Only funny things though. Don't tell them nothing mean. Real
Cottageville.
embarrassing stuff. Yeah.
What does Lindsay mean by Cottageville?
That's where we lived. Nobody knows where that is. It's in
Oh,
let me
Is
tell
that when
you.
you were undercover?
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah, but we didn't run. Yeah, that's right. You're just frozen in the headlights.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
Charla has the question. I'll do my best to check all of your channels. I've been failing at keeping my chores done and foster YouTube friends. I'm embarrassed about that. Any suggestions? No, I just let my chores
No,
go.
I
and
just
stick
let the
with
chores
YouTube.
go. I let the whole house go.
Yeah.
That's why I'm at my brother-in-law's house right now, across the road, because I don't know. No, but he's got a spare room, and there are people at my house, so that's why he very kindly lets me come over here. But yeah, I'm not like I'm not the
I
greatest at
saw a
chores.
doormat. It says, "Excuse the mess. We live here."
Yeah,
and
I
I
like that.
love that. We live here.
It's a true problem, though. You get so many people you really want to keep up with their videos, and then it
Yeah.
becomes impossible. And you feel a little guilty because you want to keep up. But then we have to make
No.
our own videos and have our own life, and it becomes a juggling.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I work them
Randy-
in. I sneak a couple here and there at work. I'll be done with work in 2 weeks and then I can catch up. But yeah, that's a hard balance to watch everybody you want, make your own, and still do your chores.
Randy came in the kitchen
Chores
last
are so
night at
boring.
8. He came in at 8 o'clock last night and said, "Oh, you're doing the dishes."
Yeah.
Just like it was a big surprise. And I'm
Hey,
like, "Oh."
Are you
did you
okay?
say to him? Did you say to him it's because I'm making a video?
I did, but sadly, I ran out of storage on my stinking phone.
Well, that's
So,
like
yeah, I
when we
was
were
making a
talking
video.
about being an introvert. When you have somebody that is always coming home late, it's like, hey, will you pick up blah blah blah? Will you pick blah 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 blah? And like they don't mind going to the store. It's like it spoils you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there
Oh,
we go. There we go. Amanda's got a good tip.
You
That's
need to
right,
come
right? Like
watch.
we
fold
we
my
do stuff.
clothes.
We do stuff while we're doing other stuff.
Yes.
Charlotte can't
Earbuds,
leave her chores or her
earphones.
animals will die.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you got to do that for
Do
sure.
you know what that is? Do you know what that has got to be one of those things? I saw someone say something like, oh, "Who was it?" Trying to think. Was it someone like? Anyway, someone asked if you, maybe it was Jace. You know, Jace, Nomad Jace. She
Mhm.
said, I think it might have been her, where she said, if you like got seriously monetized or you won a lottery or something like that, would you carry on YouTube and what would you spend your money on? And so people were saying, would they spend it on an editor? But hey, housekeeping, right? Would we spend money on
Right?
housekeeping?
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like we're a group that might spend our money
I
on
would have a
housekeeping.
cook and a housekeeper.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, you're not needing to do like, well, actually, I was going to say private boats and things, but Paula, you might dip your toe into a private boat maybe, and
Yeah,
I'd
no, I
rather
just want
have
somebody to cook for me. It's not that I don't like to cook. It's just timing is all off. I'm too tired.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh gosh.
So it's interesting. So Sally said back here, she's already had several sleep studies, and I have a CPAP. This doctor is for chronic sleep disorders. Interesting. Yeah, because most people don't even get to a sleep study, do they?
Yeah.
I know that there's quite a big waiting
Some
list in
don't
New
pay for
Zealand.
it. I
but people
videotaped my
get to one.
sleep study.
Oh, wow. Did you do one?
I did,
My
but
friend,
I didn't have sleep apnea.
my friend did my sleep study because she's a sleep therapist, a sleep technician. And she said I had like one of the worst sleep apnea studies that she's done in a long time.
My friend
But
had
I
hers
haven't-
done at home. She could go home for it. They hooked her up with whatever she needed, so she didn't have to go to a strange place, which
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
kind
they
of
could do
nice.
that. Allison, do you use your CPAP?
Yeah, but now I'm to the point where I don't really go to sleep. So I don't put it on because I lay there and I'm like, I could be doing some other things. So I get up and I come and sit in here and I read and write and sit here and try to edit, which is one big old fiasco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with your editing, what do you use? Do you use CapCut, Alison?
I have CapCut on here and I have some other thing that I put on here that I think gave my computer a virus.
So tell me, what's the hardest thing that you're finding? Because you have edited a lot of videos, haven't you? They're not just the one take, or do you?
They're
do you
one
publish-
take.
Oh, they are one take. Yes, they are. Now that you say that, and so what are you trying to do? Are you trying to like cut some stuff, like trim? Is that
Well,
the 1st
I'm trying to
thing
make
that
it look nice because what I do is
Yeah.
I usually just have my film and then I use the iMovie on my phone and I just do it from my iMovie, but I don't have a Apple computer. And so I can't edit it from my computer. So the only thing I
Yeah.
can do is a very brief thing on my phone and then I just upload it.
I edit all mine with CapCut on my phone only, and then I upload it to YouTube. And then
Me
I
too.
use my laptop with the YouTube app because you can do more on the laptop. But I do
Yeah,
the
and like I was
filming, the
watching the
editing.
YouTube shorts, like for creators, and it was like editing for new YouTubers. And I watched it and I left comments on there. This is not for the first time YouTuber. This
I've-
editing
Yeah,
film is
there's a
not
lot
the
that
first
they just
time
don't.
YouTuber because
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, so do
A
you know
lot of
what I
times you
think?
just got to keep looking for another video
Yeah, but
that
you know what?
But
I
I
think
had
we should.
done. I sat one night and I was going through the entire CapCut. Like I was like on my phone and I'm following the guy, but then like it was an old version of CapCut. So then I got stuck because it was nothing I could do that that person was doing. I'm sorry, I'm that anal about it, but I didn't know the workaround because he had a different version than I did.
Yeah,
So trying to find the version, the updated, somebody has to do an updated step by step.
do you know what though? I think that, like, I mean, why don't we just jump on a little share screen one day, Alison, and you bring up your CapCut, you know what I mean? And we can just like have a
Right.
bit of a chat through it, because truly, like, once you've learned, and I mean, I'm sure all of us will attest to that, once you've learned one basic editing software, when I say basic, I mean nothing like crazy, like, you know, Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro,
Right.
whatever. They are just really quite mind
Yeah.
exploding to look at. But you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
let's get onto a share screen one day. I can like even bring you up. Like, we'll just work it out. I'll work out how we do that. And if
And
you
I've
bring
only
up
used the
what you
free
can see.
CapCut, except for I just signed up for more. And the only thing I've used for the pay version is like one of the fonts that I put on my thing, the red and white font.
Mm.
That's the only thing I've used for the pay. So I did all my other videos just with the free
Yeah, I
version.
mean,
of
I just
CapCut.
have the free version, but I don't, like I said, and then they're talking, you know, like making so many cuts, doing many cuts and, you know, versions of your video. And I'm like, I'm lucky if I get
No.
one video done. How am I supposed to
once you
reach?
learn how to do it, it's not
Yeah.
hard. You're making it worse on yourself. You
Yeah.
gotta
And
be
I just do the
still and
basics. I just do
try it.
splicing my videos together.
it.
You
That's
upload,
it.
I get them in
Yeah.
order the way I want them. And I upload them from my photo videos and photos. I mix the photos and videos, upload it, play it back, see if it's good, cut out sections I don't like, and good to go. And it took me
Yeah.
a while. I mean, I didn't know how to do it right away. My first ones, I didn't know all the things I could do. I thought you had to just leave all of it there. If you had 2 minutes you filmed, you had to leave it in there. Then I learned you could cut it out.
I have been giving it a real try. Like I have
Yeah.
That
not done.
split, that thing where you can split. Once I learned that, then it was a new game when I learned you could split a video and throw
Yeah,
half
I
of it away.
figured that out, but then I ruined the rest of whatever I did, and I put something on top of it, and I couldn't go back. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into it.
You know what? No, I do you know what? I think that's the thing. It's like, you just have to start at the beginning and just do the trim stuff and everything. We'll work it out, Alison. You and I will just jump on a thing
Thanks.
one day, but especially because you stay up late, that'll just be in my, you know, easy
Yeah.
for us to find the time together.
Well, it's already Saturday by you. How was Friday?
Great, yeah. No, but we'll do that. We'll do that, because the other thing too that'll be quite fun about that is because I'm planning to put together like a done with you type of digital product, like a little, for people who aren't even sure. So it'll be really awesome. Like, you know, we can practice. I can practice on you to see the kinds of questions that you've got. So you can be my research.
Oh, that video I sent you today, I've been watching that girl, and she's really seriously done a lot of.
Is that the Bible? Is that the Bible study girl?
No, the one.
Oh,
that
the digital
did
products,
all for
maybe
digital media.
Uh-huh.
She's very, very detailed.
Yeah,
very detailed.
I know.
In all of her videos.
Severe heart failure, Dave. That's not good.
Oh, wow.
That's not good. So that's the other thing too, Dave. Like, we're just going to preach to you now. Like, you do definitely want to avoid like overdoing it and burning out and things, you know, because we all know that we do get tired and knackered, and because what is there not to learn about, right? And to keep on improving about our own videos and just all of that. So yeah. I mean, are you working, Dave? Do you work full time or part time, or what are your days like? Is Oki still here?
Yeah, I was wondering, is Oki's grandson's birthday party today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow. They were getting ready today for it.
Oh, okay.
Hey
So, yeah,
guys,
so-
I've got
3 pages
I've
of
got-
post-it notes for people to check out now. This has been a great.
yeah,
it
been.
has.
Mhm.
Thank you, everybody. But I've got to run right now. It
Okay.
was nice meeting you, everybody, and I look forward to looking up your channels. Come visit me. I do short little things. I don't do shorts, but I do short videos on everything. So, anyways,
All right.
See you
Don't
later,
forget-
Allison.
Bye, Alison.
Hi,
bye.
Allison. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
We're probably not too many minutes
Yeah,
behind Alison.
Brenda, where are you going next?
Well, my husband and I had a little discussion this evening, and we decided we're going to stay home tomorrow. And
Wow.
well, the problem with that is we get this local newspaper. It's called the Chronicle, and it just talks about local things, and they have pages of what's going on every day. And there's a fire engine convention in Lake George. There's an antique flea market at the shirt factory. There's a huge craft fair downtown Glens Falls, and he's having some back issues right now. And he's like, well, if we go somewhere, I don't want to do a hike. I could maybe do some regular walking, but nothing too strenuous. And then he's saying, but I do want to cut this log on my sawmill. And I said, well, I have some more gardening things. So we just decided it might not rain after 8 o'clock tomorrow. So we might just stay home. And then we have my dad on Sunday, and it's Father's Day. So, take my dad on Sunday. But so this is going to be a weekend without a visit to some place. I went to a farmer's market yesterday. I had to go to a 5th grade moving up ceremony for one of the special ed classrooms, 5 o'clock last night. So the farmer's market was till 7. So I got to go to that.
Cool.
I
need
filmed
to
it.
get ours.
It's not enough for anything. I film everything just in case I can use it, but I don't know.
Well, we've had a lot of, and I'm sure you're getting it too, but for the last 2 weeks, nothing but rain every day.
We've had rain.
Day.
Well,
it's
they said that
humid.
we've
It's so
had a
hot.
wet weekend every weekend since November. It's either snowed or rained, and it's not going to stop. It's still going to rain this Saturday. It's supposed to rain every day a little bit until next Saturday, like a whole week of at least a little rain every day.
I saw that. Like Monday is like 0% chance of rain, like in a week and a half.
Yep. Yeah. So
that's
nuts. So no trip planned, but I have other things to do. I'm going to do more things like the carving video thing, just like show things that we used to do or whatever, just from pictures or whatever. I've got video plans, but no travel plans.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's nice.
Everybody, my girl Spongy Gold is here. Everybody's met
Spongy.
Spongy before. Has everybody met Jamie Greer?
No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes, Jamie is, let's see, Jamie, I know you're 80 something and she lives at the beach with her cat Lulabelle. Jamie is one of the people that our girl Imogen, how do you say her name? Number One Ladies Club. She did Imogen. She did a shout out for Jamie, maybe 3 months ago, I think. I love Jamie and her cat Lulabelle. Hi, Jamie.
She has chickens. I believe she has chickens. And
yes, she does.
Yep.
Yes. I'm so glad to see Jamie here.
You gotta go.
Jamie, are the chickens okay? I know you were concerned this morning because you thought someone was going to let them out of their, what do you call it, their coop or their kennel, and they were in later than you wanted them to be. So are the chickens okay? She thought she might have to rehome them. So
is she in Texas or Florida? I forgot which. Texas, right?
You know what? I don't know. I just call her Jamie, who lives at the beach. Jamie,
At first
which
I thought
beach?
it was Florida. Then I heard somebody say Texas, so I'm not sure where.
I thought it was South Carolina. Ellen Smile is here. Hi, Ellen.
Hey, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Everybody. Ellen is the very first person that I didn't know who commented on one of my YouTube videos.
Wow.
And I screenshotted it and sent it to all my family. Look, I got a comment.
I know.
Yeah, thank you, Ellen.
Jamie is in Texas.
Jamie is in Texas, and she'll be 86 in August.
Wow.
Oh,
86
nice.
in August. Woo! Sally D wants us to practice on her. I don't know if we're qualified.
Oh, yes. Oh, do you mean like for editing?
Oh, with
Sally?
editing.
Not that I'm saying that you need anything on your editing, but is that what you mean? because I do need to do some practice with a couple of people who are
You know what?
fairly
You ought to
new
do you ought to
editing.
do a little live with them and
Yes,
walk it through and be
yes.
And people could ask
and help other
questions as you
people.
go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you think to do
That's
a
a good
live while we're
idea.
doing some like editing together?
Right.
Mhm.
I would do editing
It's a
live.
really nice. Do you know what? Yeah, man, that would be really real if we went
Yeah.
straight
I
into
mean,
that, wouldn't it?
that's in your space right
It's in
there,
the
girl.
space, man. That's in
Yeah.
the space. My big 60 is the 24th. Happy early birthday, Jamie. My big 60. Oh, wow, the 24th of this
Oh.
month in a week's time, Sally.
And Sally, your
Happy early
son's
birthday,
coming in,
Jamie.
right? And Shannon has a let's see, grandson, and all of her sons are August birthdays. And somebody, Shannon, you were saying you're having a party for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Adeline, is that your daughter? Jamie says one of the chickens popped on my lap for cuddles. Oh,
Nice.
that's so
They're
sweet.
so sweet. Chickens are.
I love
Are they
chickens.
really? Are they really?
They you can have them as a pet.
Karen
Wow.
doesn't
Very
seem convinced.
loving.
I'm going, really? Do you know what? I've been hearing about my daughter's, one of her best friends has got a Maine Coon cat. Maine Coon? Maine Coon?
Maine
Maine
Coon.
Coon. How do you say it?
Mancoon.
Maine Coon. Yes, and she's just shifted out of home and she's shifted to another city. And like, I'm going to have to send you guys the picture of this cat. Like the first day, this cat, because she shifted out living with her parents, and this cat is like in this like corner, facing the corner. Like, I'm not talking to anybody. Like,
I can't.
it's a really
adult
outstanding.
today.
Yeah, the cat's got its own Instagram account, quite sort of precious. But overnight, the first night, it was like thumping on the wall
my
because she like put it in the laundry and did all the things. And then the next night, it actually escaped. Like they had it in the lounge and they put all these things against the door. Like, I didn't even know about Mancoons, but apparently they're quite like a
They're
5-year-old
large
child.
too.
But also they can do things. Like they can really, like
They're
this
very
cat
smart.
got out of the lounge and she'd put lots of things to really stop the door opening. It actually escaped. Like that's really something, isn't it? Silkies.
Silky's chickens. They have the fancy
yes.
feet and the
Wow.
poof on their head. Did you see that? Us and our bunch, and is that Chandra?
Shannon.
Okay, Shannon.
Shannon.
Was talking about the baby was her surprise baby. She was
Yes.
pregnant after a tubal ligation, was it, or
Mhm.
a tubal? So
Right.
wow, that's
Her surprise baby.
I'd be like, there's no way.
Gonna be 9 years old. Oh, Mel has 4 chickens. I didn't know Mel had chickens.
Oh.
They are funny. How are
I
they
love
funny? I do know that they poop everywhere, don't they? There's lots
Yeah, but
of
they
like
eat the ticks, they eat the bugs. They're good for that. We had chickens. We've had chickens for many years, and then we got a dog that decided she liked to chase the chickens, so we kind of cut back on the chickens. Our dog's 11 now, so we haven't had chickens in about 10 years, and we kind of miss having the chickens, especially when the egg prices
Oh,
went
I
up
know.
so
I
high.
missed having ours. They are sweet. They are messy too.
Yeah, they are.
Shannon, that was the same with me and my mom. I'm the youngest of 6, and I was my mom's surprise baby at 38.
wow.
And when I was born, I was already an aunt because my sister had a son. So they would stick
wow.
my picture always got stuck in the grandkids' picture. I have a niece who's 2 months younger than me. Yeah, I was the same age as the grandchildren.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
Oh,
weird. That's interesting.
Yeah, my oldest sister was 20 years older than me.
Wow.
So I was a definite surprise.
Is she still here?
No, she passed last October.
Gosh. Okay, that's not very long ago, is it?
Not too long, no.
No.
Yeah. And
What
let's
is BRB, Mel?
Be right back.
be right back.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Amanda says
Yeah.
that she was your surprise baby, Susan.
Yes, she was.
We're getting all kinds of Susan information. I like
Oh, yeah.
I want the daughters to come every time.
She was my teenage pregnancy.
Oh,
Yeah. She was my teenage pregnancy.
she turned out to be a nice surprise, I bet.
She did.
Except when she comes on lives and tells stories about you. Oh,
Oh,
Shannon was 37. Her daughters are 20 years apart. Shannon, that's so cool. Just like me and my sisters, siblings.
My sister is 6 years younger than me, and she had a baby. She tried for about 7 years. Her husband, they got married late, but she finally had a baby. She was 45. So she had a baby, and my son was already 20 something. So they think that, he's their cousins, but my nephew's about the age to be my son's child. So they are quite the age difference. So people have babies at all stages.
Mhm. Shannon was a teen mom too. Oh, you're always welcome. See, Amanda, you got a nice mom. She'll be calling you later. I can't believe you told those stories.
Don't type it. You didn't grow up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All kids will be like that. Well,
Yeah. Oh, Susan, you made me miss Marisol when you put your lip gloss on.
I don't go anywhere without my chapstick. And
Yeah.
I only do one kind. It's the peppermint. I love it. And
Okay.
around Christmas, I buy packs and packs of them so that I'll have them throughout the year. I've probably got 10 up in the bedroom that I refill.
Speaking of Marisol, I loved her last video, but I really missed the bloopers.
I know she didn't.
Yeah, she couldn't
I
do
love
those.
the bloopers.
Yeah, we love her bloopers.
Angie said her mom was 18 when she had my brothers and her brothers and her.
Yep, same. My mum was 18 when she started with my brother, then me at 20.
I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, diamond painting.
Didn't know any better.
Diamond painting. What's that?
Oh, I have to show you
Oh,
what she did for me.
you know what? She does extraordinary lives, actually. And she runs them for a good amount of time. Like I jumped on one day when she was maybe 2 hours
that's
plus
nice.
through it, and wow.
Are you talking about Shannon, Karen?
I'm talking about Mel doing her diamond painting.
Oh, Mel runs.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she
Yes,
did.
there we go.
But I'm
Wow.
trying to get it to where you can see where it looks like diamonds.
Yes.
Maybe if I hold it, the light will shimmer on it, and it shines like you could barely see them.
Yeah.
Now,
So
if you were right here, you could definitely see them. They're all over the place on here. Maybe if I hold it like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she gave me a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes. But she does big ones.
Yeah, but they're little plastic, aren't they? The little plastic that you place them.
Yeah. Oh, I would not have I wouldn't have the patience to do that. I
did little Christmas ornaments because they were little and done quickly. And it's fun. It's repetitive, calming, I guess, to do that. But I don't think I could do a big one for a long time.
Yeah, Mel's got a really big project that she's doing for her mum. And I think she thought that, I mean, I don't know. It's got to be maybe 50 hours or something like that. She does quite a lot of lives. So this is why, this is an idea for you too, Susan. Like Mel has her camera up and she'll do the live and she'll just and it'll be like she plays a bit of music in the background, but you don't need to have music. But yeah, she does her artwork and then she pops into the chat a little bit and then she talks. Like she'll read, she'll talk a little bit, then focus.
Right.
But people are jumping on for quite a long time. Like she'll go for like 3 hours, like practically skipping a meal. If it was me, that would be skipping a meal. Like if you were on a live for 3 hours.
People what? People what?
Insulin resistant.
Amanda, you need to be putting it on YouTube. And she does Lego flowers.
Amanda, your mom says you need a channel.
Artsy fartsy daughter.
There we go. Mel runs things.
Yeah.
That's Mel's channel. Yeah. But an amazing idea, and would help with your watch time. But it's
Yeah,
you could
I need
like
to
I
get
can hear
brave
her
and do a live
doing
doing
stuff.
that, but when you're new and I just don't feel like, well, I mean, I would be able to come at it in a different way, like, my stuff isn't to me, I just got to get used to it. I don't know.
Do you mean doing a live with your art while you're doing your art? Do you mean?
Yeah, I would
Yeah, of
have
course.
to come up with a little concept that it's not, I mean, because I'm just learning, so
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
Do
But
you know
as
what?
Karen said in
Yeah.
one of her videos, if you're a couple weeks ahead of somebody, you're ahead of them, so you can be teaching them something.
True.
But
And
you know what it is too? It's just when you're doing your art, if you wanted to, of course, if you wanted to, but it's just when you sit down to do something, like at the moment, you'll be filming. And if you felt like, as you say, it's a concept that you're comfortable, that it's not too mentally taxing for you to think about, and you can do a little bit of a chat. But boy, that's seriously multitasking, right? Because you're having to seriously concentrate. So I get it.
yeah. Now that's kind of like Dave does his lives and paints.
Wow. Yeah.
And so I watch him and I'm just not there yet. But I
No.
do it in a way of, being in your 60s, you want to do something that's relaxing and just talk. It's just about relaxing. It's not about, perfect painting and stuff like
No.
that. So
Yeah. Like I'd even thought about, because I like to do multimedia stuff, like, my journals and the pictures I put together from all of my scrap paintings and things. Like, I thought, oh, that might be something that I could do one day. I could do a live while I'm just literally making little things, like how I come up with some of my pictures. So, but yeah. Who's that? 10 years younger.
it's
has
my
8
mean little
kiddos.
dog barking at the big
Barkley.
dog.
Yeah, less
Big dog
editing.
went to
Exactly, Dave.
him.
You've got to get the wins where you can get the wins, right? Wow. Gosh, that's a full life, isn't it? 8 kids, neonatal nurse.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Accomplished.
That's awesome. That's a very special job.
Absolutely. Very special.
She has probably seen some very tiny, tiny babies.
Yeah.
So do you know what, Susan? Maybe that'll be something that I'll have to do a live with, say, Alison, and we're doing the share screen with the CapCut, and then you'll have to we'll have to make that little project that we force ourselves to sort of come up with and do, and you can think of a project that you'd be happy to do while you're alive.
I can't think of anything I could do while I'm live.
What about your decluttering?
Live
You know what?
decluttering?
You could.
Everyone would have a point of view, wouldn't they? They'd say, wait, why are you getting rid of that towel?
Yes.
Right?
Right.
That's a perfectly good
How
towel.
could
You could use it for that. But I'm just saying, I love your very light, playful approach to your lives and even your videos too, Paula. So
I do
a lot of views, even after the fact.
I do enjoy my lives.
You do.
I do. I have a lot of fun.
You do.
And I meet such nice people like Fatima. Where was Fatima from? Saudi Arabia?
Arabia, I think.
Yeah, I just
Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was helping me pronounce some of the names that I was really butchering. She would shorten them with hyphens. Just say it like this. And it was so sweet.
Totally.
And then she said, "May I leave?" Remember that, Susan? You were still there.
Yeah.
She said, "May I go?" She had to go somewhere with her parents. "May I go?" I said, "Of course you may go."
Yeah.
Just so sweet. I probably made her think of a little old granny lady that needed a lot of help, but that's okay. I don't mind.
So look at that. Mel has said that she's watched live decluttering. And then Dave. So there you go. There you go.
Okay. Well, I might be able to give it a try. I don't know. I usually I can only do one thing at a time at this age.
Decluttering. I don't know. I reckon what channels has there been live decluttering on? So maybe Paula might pop over and have a look to see, because
Allison did kind of a
Yes, she
decluttering
did.
of
Yeah, tidying up. Yeah.
her
She did.
pantry. Yeah.
her pantry.
And then
Yeah, there
Paula
was
did
body
that one
doubling.
bedroom. Good Lord. I could do plenty of videos on that.
Us and our bunch, that's a great point. I always
Oh my
have to body
God.
double with my sister to get her motivated. I just sit there on her bed while she does things, but if I leave the room, she stops. So doing a live would be like
Yeah.
being accountable. You have to do
I
it
know.
because
You get
they're
distracted. You
watching.
find something, you unearth something, a treasure that you then want to pour over again. It's like a new unboxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Getting into your drawers and things.
Right? As
Maybe
oh, I
I
haven't seen this in forever. No wonder.
maybe I could start with something really small, like a chest of drawers with
That's
clothes,
a good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
or what
You know
else?
what? Or
Maybe
even
just
just even do you just have a drawer where you like dump stuff like scissors and sellotape and
Oh,
then
I did a junk
maybe
drawer
some
declutter
envelopes? A
video.
junk
Yeah, but
drawer.
not live.
Yes. No.
yeah.
You
I
could dump
already
it all in a big box and then do just like you do with the big box stuff and say, okay, this goes in the trash. And
Wow,
like
I
you did
know.
that the other
Yeah.
day
I
with
know.
all those boxes and baskets.
yeah, I
And you
already
know,
decluttered my junk drawer. I didn't think about that, and I didn't even make a video. I can't believe I didn't make a video.
what about like bathroom? Do you have like a little bathroom cabinet?
Um, no, the only mess I had in the bathroom was the one I did 2 or 3 days ago. The big bathroom closet
True.
was
Yeah.
big to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Worried about what you would find. That's where you do the little slight cleanup before the cleaner comes. I'd say if
Yes.
you were to do
Yes.
your bathroom drawer or your junk drawer or something. I mean, honestly,
Yes.
I know that would be, you'd get distracted. You'd really hope people would come along and
A
Yeah.
video of just the junk drawer would be probably kind of fun.
but there is like Brenda, what was your husband? Was
What's
it
in
the
my junk
calf
drawer?
hooves? What was the hooves that your husband was
Oh
watching
my
on?
gosh. Yeah. And your daughter was right. She said people will watch anything. My husband was watching this farmer that, he cleaned the hooves of the cows. He would just sit there and scrape all the dirt out and then file down, clip, file.
I've
My
watched
husband,
that.
yeah.
I've watched that before. It's
My
interesting.
husband's fascinated with he watches guys just push down trees and dig ponds with backhoes. Whatever somebody's doing, somebody will watch it. It's so
That is
I
true.
learned that. I did get views on my car wash video. I've gotten views on the weirdest things. So I just put it up there. I need to do another video though with my face. I've noticed that I just have tons that I've done that I'm not in them.
Yes,
I'm doing
I do want
voiceover.
to see you again, I have to say.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
need to do that. And I noticed that. So I've got to come up with something, even if I just do an intro and then go to a video, I've got to put my face out there. And I've gotten lots more subscribers. And I don't think I've told them my name again. I've got to
Yeah.
keep up with making sure the new people are not just watching one video and not coming back. So
Yeah, Amanda, Brenda did a video about her parents' stuff, decluttering, like going through her parents' stuff.
well, yeah, I went to their
Right.
house and
There you
all of
go.
a sudden I realized, oh my gosh, I am going to have to clean this. This is left to me. And I just made a video about don't do this to your family. Don't leave this stuff. And it was to encourage people to do their own decluttering and not leave it for family. And that video went crazy. I think 55,000, something like that, views on it. And it was a spur of the moment video. I didn't really show much. I just talked about my thoughts about it. And so, yeah, it's crazy what videos
Yeah.
people pick up on.
Amanda's husband lost his father a few years ago, and that's what she was talking about in the chat. They went to clean the stuff out of where he was staying and found stuff that was like from 2016 in the cabinets. And
Wow.
that, I mean,
Oh,
that's how
definitely.
some, just stuff you don't. And I've had plenty of stuff in my pantry in the back that was very, very old. Like, what is this still doing here? It's like it's like, what were we doing in 20 whatever?
And the time goes
Why?
fast. You think you just bought that a few months ago. It's like
Yeah.
3 years it expired. That's true.
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is a good idea for a video, the editing one.
Yeah, like just like actual live. Like
Yep.
You know, we don't even do a practice. We literally just do a, hey, Alison.
Yeah, and
like,
go in with the
we
questions
just
and the
figure out,
solutions and the
yep,
problems.
we figure out that I can see, or
She
she can
could
see my screen.
present, do the present screen.
Yes,
Which
yep.
I
Or
wonder
she
how much
could,
of the I wonder how much of the screen a present screen takes.
yeah, I mean, the really cool thing is, this is the fun thing, because she can even send her footage to me. I'm just sort of thinking aloud.
Yeah.
I could open up a free CapCut, and literally it could be something like what would feel nice and hopefully like safe for like Alison as well. She can like, I could probably like look at the video beforehand, like her raw footage, and she could just tell me what I really want to do is I want to cut out all the getting ready, but at the beginning, you know what
And
I mean?
then
I
have
could
her
scrub
do it,
across.
talk her through it on the
Yeah,
thing.
but like even as a first thing, like if I saw the footage beforehand, I've got the free CapCut up, you know what I mean? And then we can move to actually, then she's got her one up, she's got her raw footage, and you know, she can just kind of go, oh, that's what the trim is. It's not obvious what the trim button is, or that's how you delete it, but without deleting too much. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because you don't see any of that on YouTube. I mean,
No, you don't. And yeah, exactly.
people might have, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about that
Definitely.
too.
Yeah, and definitely if I just sort of say like just raw, free CapCut,
Mhm.
like if I just say to her like, let's look at a 20-minute, 30-minute bit of footage or whatever, but that would be really fun. I would really enjoy that too.
And you know what they say, if you have people are looking on YouTube for answers.
They
So
are.
look
They
how many
are.
times, I mean, I looked something up just the other day, you know, I couldn't find it. There's that
Yeah.
little yellow it's like a tracker or something, and somehow I clicked one of those links that are underneath the main screen, and it put this yellow tracker on. So when I'd go to get my video and bring it down, there was a little plus sign with a check mark on my mouse, and it wouldn't let me drop it off. So finally, I looked it all up. I couldn't find it, and I accidentally fixed it when I figured out that green plus has something to do with this stupid little yellow line. I said, okay, well, if I couldn't find the plus sign, how to get rid of that on my mouse, it was taking me all over the world, and I couldn't find the answer. So when I finally figured out how to get rid of the yellow line, it fixed the mouse thing. So it's crazy. I must have clicked it when I was cutting something and moving it to the back of my video.
Yeah.
So I hit that button and it clicked it and messed everything up.
Totally. And you know, see there, isn't that nice what Sally said, Paula? Of course
Yeah.
they'll watch you, Paula. Literally, they would watch you. We would watch you watching paint dry, but you would have to talk because that's the good bit. That's what we like. We like your personality. We like you.
Thank you. Now the paint is slightly sticky.
It is slightly sticky. I know. I don't know.
Drying, yes.
Yeah.
It looks lighter now.
It looks lighter than it did. I think a second coat might be required.
But that was only 45 minutes. Psh, psh, psh. Okay, I have a half an hour left to talk.
Oh, goodness. I enjoy my Sunday lives, but now it's really hot here right now. So
It is so hot.
I may have to
even
move.
go outside.
I like doing my lives on the back porch, but I fear it'll be too hot to do that on Sunday. Maybe I can move a fan out there or something.
Amanda, do you see?
We're hoping for days to stop wearing
why.
sweaters here. My friend opened their pool Memorial Day weekend, and she said we can't go in yet. It's still freezing. Today was a sweatshirt day. If it's not raining, it's still chilly. I think we had one day that we wore shorts. The weather's just crazy up here. It's usually much warmer by June. So we'll take a little of your heat, not too much of it, but a little of it.
Okay.
All right, you gorgeous girls. I'm getting the call to go off to my typewriter cafe.
You got somewhere to go. Well, it's
fun.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. So much fun. We've come up with so many nice ideas, and I just think that's so sweet what Amanda said about us being inspired. This is it. We just bounce ideas off each other. And
she said, I want to do a cooking channel. Maybe she'll do it.
Ooh.
Oh, definitely. Oh my God.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Recipes. I love Nicola's recipes. Doesn't she have a beautiful channel? All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.